Welcome to Randy Wakeman Outdoors. This little gem is Mossberg, part number 89044. It's the latest concealable carry semi-auto polymer frame striker fired handgun, 9mm MC2sc, 3.4-inch barrel, and one of its claim to fame is it's optics ready. The first Mossberg that I tested was okay, but like a lot of 9mm handguns, just so-so. The trigger was a little mushy, a little soft, and there was nothing really bad about it, but nothing remarkable either. As we all know, all the striker-fired polymer-framed 9mm handguns, or handguns in general, go back to the Glock. I've had a Glock 19 since, I think, the 80s, late 1980s, and they really haven't changed all that much. So if you're looking for a 9mm pistol, you want something that fits your hand, you're better off taking it, renting it, taking a few shots at the range before pulling the trigger literally. Make sure it fits your hand, make sure it feels good. This is a step up. Now it's optics ready, which is becoming more and more popular. I have no idea why anybody would want an optic on something that's in a concealed carry position, but some people do. Some people just like to be able to be a little more accurate when they're practicing, I suppose. So it is optics ready. The main change is that Mossberg has gone with a double stack magazine. Two magazines are supplied, the one that only gives you a 2-finger grip, which I don't like, and the extended magazine, which is higher capacity. And I presume this is Mossberg's answer to the very popular and very good Sig P365. An excellent handgun. So, want to take a few shots with it? We'll see how it functions. I've just got Remington UMC 115 grain hardball ammo, just the cheapy stuff. We'll see how it runs. I don't consider these micro 9s target pistols whatsoever. It's just a self-defense handgun. But one thing I can tell you is that the trigger is vastly improved from the original Mossberg that I tested. So, let's see if it makes holes in paper. That's one misfire. This old ammo, the primer is dimpled. So we'll see if we have any more problems. And the last round keeps the action open. The trigger is vastly improved. It fits my hand really nice. I wasn't particularly crazy about the first Mossberg, their first attempt, although it was competent. This is better than average. The trigger is very, very good. It's not as rattly as some. This one comes with tritium night sights, which I think is pretty much a must as far as a self-defense weapon, because the majority of self-defense situations happen in less than optimum lighting. So I did have, these are the first shots out of the box. I gave it a little squirt of rum oil cubed, but I didn't take it down and give it a thorough cleaning. And we've got one bad round You can see right here, hopefully you can see, the primer dent is sufficient. Let's see if it'll go bang on attempt number 2. And it did. So it fits my hand extremely well with the extended magazine. The shorter magazine is worthless to me, but I like it. It's got a nice tactile grip surface here. Feels pretty good. Easy to hang on to. It's not ripping up my hands, my soft, tender, loving hands. So good job, I think, with Mossberg. I think they've got something here. Their first attempt wasn't bad, but as I mentioned before, the trigger wasn't confidence inspiring, it wasn't crisp, and it didn't have a distinct reset. But I think Mossberg's got something here. This is just a few shots out of the box. I'll do some more shooting with it. But the MC2sc, excellent as far as I'm concerned. If you're female, or if you're older, if you've got arthritis, not a lot of strength in your hands, one factor is slide racking. And this is right in between. I don't consider it difficult at all, but some are easier. Some 3/8ers are easier, but actually pretty good. I don't have any problem with it. I need a second magazine, but I like the sights. Actually, when Mossberg sent this, even though it indicated tritium sights, the serial number on the box, etc., it just had the regular 3-dot sights. Now, I mentioned that not to pick on Mossberg, but to say it went back to Mossberg. They sent me a shipping label, and I had the gun back with the tritium night sights installed as they should have been within just a couple days. Blazing fast customer service. So that's an attaboy for Mossberg. So I think they've got something here. Now, My Sig P365, the trigger isn't the greatest, and this actually has a better trigger than my Sig, which is still an easy gun to shoot, and better than most. A little bit better than my Glock. So maybe I can show you here. The extended magazine, at least I can put 3 fingers around the grip, or stock if you want to call it a stock. And without that extended magazine, it's just 2 fingers, and that's not what I want. That's just not stable enough for me. Some people are fine with it, I'm not. But as far as the trigger pull, the initial take up, and you hit the wall, nice crisp break. So that's better than most. And you can check the street price yourself on these, but I think Mossberg got it right. You know, Mossberg has been around for a long time. They're one of the few long-time family-owned American firearm companies left. Still owned by the Mossberg family after all these years, and that's rare. So far, I like it. Check it out. Give it a test run at your local gun shop and see what you think. But it's Mossberg's best effort, and although I've tested 20, 25 smaller 9mm over the years, this is good. This is excellent. So it's a brief look at the Mossberg, but I think they got it right with the MC2sc. Good job, Mossberg.